Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly energy reading for the week of January 8th, 2026. I cannot believe we're already a full week into the new year, but we are. So it's wonderful. So here's the cards I picked. I have the Star Tarot, and this is by Cathy McClelland. Pick our cards from there. And then for a clarifying card, I'm going to use the 22 Archangels Oracle by Kyle Gray. So we'll see what we get with that. And then for the 3-card pick, we have the Female Archangels Oracle by Calista. So I love that. So without further ado, I'm going to start shuffling the Star Tarot. I love the images on these cards. And as you know, we take a quick look at the cards for our weekly energy reading, and then we do a deeper dive. So let's see, let me shuffle the cards here, and this is for the week of July 8th. Oh my gosh, January 8th. Okay, we see where my mind is, right? I'm ready for summer. This is January 8th. Oh my goodness, of 2026. Let's see what we get for our weekly energy reading. January 8th, 2026. Had a bunch of cards just fall out. We're gonna put those right back in. Couple more shuffles. Just had another bunch of cards fall out. So I think this is going to be an energetic week starting here for all of us, with a lot of good energy for us. So here we go. And yeah, okay, got it. And let me pick. We'll go. Of course, you know we're going to go over these cards. We'll do a deep dive. So some beautiful cards, of course. And then let me pick. Let's take a look at these 22. I'm now picking a card from the 22 Archangels Oracle. You know, I was really drawn to angels this week and to stars. And I love that. So, first card I get, and again, we'll do a deep dive on these, but so you know, first card is this Knight of Cups, right? I love that. Beautiful messages coming in. Then we get the Princess of Pentacles. And then we get the Hermit. This is actually, this Hermit card is actually the picture on the deck. So that's interesting. But anyway, here we go. And then we get, as a clarifying card for the Archangels, is Archangel Shamuel. So here we go. Let me grab my book here. And we of course have this Knight of Cups. Let's see what we get with that. Knight of Cups. Oops, hold on. Let's see. This is one of these books, I think, that puts everything. It kind of doesn't put it in the order that they are. It kind of moves everything. Like all the knights are together, and but that's okay. It's just going to take me a moment to find everything. I'm in the Knight of Cups. Here we go. I love it. Knight of Cups. I'm not going to read all of this because there's quite a bit here, but I will read some of it. And it says, the Knight of Cups is the celestial seeker of the subconscious. His goal is to bridge the spiritual realm of air with the watery realms of the heart and emotions. He is the Grail Knight, questing for divine love and divine truth. He is sensitive and intuitive with a highly developed imagination. The Knight uses his imagination in a creative and magical way, tapping into the deepest parts of his emotions, expanding his heart chakra. Sacred love is his motivation. Love gives him angelic wings to ascend toward the source. On his quest, he dives deep, discovering the depths of his inner self. I'm skipping a few paragraphs here to say, when the Knight of Cups enters your life, he can indicate a journey over water. Or you may have a spiritual calling to take a journey trip to sacred ancient places. He brings romantic love. He can represent the coming or going of emotions. The Knight of Cups asks you to follow your heart and to listen to the messages in your dreams. He indicates heightened psychic abilities, prophetic dreams, and out-of-body experiences. It is time for trust and exercising your intuitive thoughts and ideas into your life. Explore your creativity through the arts. The Knight of Cups inspires you to open your heart chakra. He encourages you to meditate, connecting the energies of the heart with the higher self. The Knight of Cups brings romance, love, and kindness, as well as new relationships, experiences, and proposals. He asks to honor the true path of the heart. Have an open and courageous heart that is compassionate. Well, I love that. As we all know, of course, that's a beautiful message. And coming in and writing in on just the beauty of our heart. I'm all into the unconditional love stuff. So to me, I love that. Then we get the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles is quiet and observant with intuitive wisdom. She lives in the world of creativity, magic, and manifestation. The princess is familiar with the realms of the subconscious and dreams. She has deep appreciation, love, and respect for nature. She sees and feels the magic in ordinary life. The princess has the ability to pass through the magical veil of the earthly realms, bringing back lessons that only Mother Earth teaches. Her body channels and transforms the light of the divine into earthly creations. Her intuition listens to what the body needs. The princess is a gifted healer, using plants from her environment to purify and bless the body. She is grateful for the opportunity to experience, evolve, and manifest divine creativity in the physical. She reminds us every step we take on earth is a gift and a blessing. The Princess of Pentacles is the messenger of good news. She indicates the beginning of a new opportunity, project, venture, job, or solid relationship. She signals endeavors beginning to take form. Opportunities opening up for earning money and financial support. The princess symbolizes an apprentice or student learning new ideas and skills. She brings a very creative time that can expand into new insights and horizons. She indicates pregnancy or birth of new projects, child, ideas, and identity. In relationships, she brings a romantic partnership that has matured, an engagement, or a proposal. The princess indicates a time to appreciate the environment. She signals a time to quiet yourself by being in nature and listening to its messages. She brings peace, healing, and balance. I love this because with the Knight of Cups bringing in that beautiful love message, and then the Princess of Pentacles bringing in that beautiful message of love. So now we get, as our outcome card here, is the Hermit. There are times when a restlessness or inner calling motivates you to withdraw from the outer world, seeking private time for introspection. Or it may be a desire to physically take a journey to explore the deeper meaning in your life. And sometimes your destiny puts you in a place where you're forced to find a deeper understanding of what true inner happiness means to you. This card brings a time when you are searching for answers. The Hermit is the one who steps out of the darkness, shining his lantern, showing you the way. The Hermit's number is 9, the number of completion, breakthrough, and initiation. The Hermit is the inner guiding light within you. He is the way shower who brings spiritual wisdom. When you are seeking guidance, healing, and or understanding, he represents the wise one or guide, helping you along your journey to recognize the deeper value of life. The Hermit represents guidance through dreams, visions, archetypes, angels, and spiritual guides and teachers. In fables and myths, there are countless stories of the hero on his quest meeting up with the Hermit, who ends up being the hero's greatest teacher, guiding him on the path of enlightenment, spiritual understanding, and the true meaning of life. The Hermit's guiding light assists you through the dark times of questioning your life and actions. He teaches you to have faith and trust in your heart. He wants you to keep focused on your inner journey, paying attention to how you integrate your inner journey with the outer world. The Hermit encourages you to listen and understand the restlessness within, rather than trying to fulfill emotional needs with material fixes. The Hermit asks, why is this restlessness calling to you? The Hermit guides you through meditation, prayer, nature, introspection, and solitude. Through these practices, you can open the heart, get in touch with your soul self and purpose. Tending to your spiritual garden can transform your life to a higher spiritual understanding of yourself. This understanding quiets the restlessness inside. The Hermit's constant light reminds you that life is always cyclic, and there will be times when the light seems dimmer and when it shines brighter. The Hermit reminds us, in the time of need, focus on inner light, even if it appears far away. Its brightness will grow, filling you with love and grace. The Hermit brings a time for review and introspection, and the opportunity to develop your inner wisdom by seeking guidance from another or through introspection and spiritual work. This card indicates withdrawal from your active life by taking a retreat, sabbatical, pilgrimage, or vision quest. There is a need to be alone and realign with your inner self, discovering your spiritual self and how your spiritual beliefs are reflected in the outer world. This card signals a time to enjoy and appreciate the simple things of life. Okay, so that's very nice. I love all those messages. We're going to talk about those in a moment. And then we're going to look at, very interesting. We picked a Hermit card, okay? And that is the card for the Star Tarot. That's on the front of the box. Then we got Archangel Chamuel, which also happens to be the card on the front of this box, of this Oracle deck. So that's very interesting to me, because it seems like we almost like picked like the stars, right? The stars of the deck here. They're all stars, but you know what I mean. Okay, Archangel Chamuel, and it says relationship assignments. No one crosses your path by chance. Choose to see the deeper reasons for the people in your life. Chamuel's name means he who sees God, and this contains the magic of the Archangel's purpose. He helps us see through the eyes of God, which are love, so that we can unconditionally accept those around us. With this divine vision, we are able to penetrate fears, dramas, and projections and get to the root of who and what are important. His divine counterpart is charity. When the Archangel comes to you, it's a powerful time for you to show up in connection and community. Know that every relationship is an assignment. It's important to say that the universe won't intentionally put toxic or abusive people in your life because it's a presence of love, but it will give you opportunities for learning and life experience. And it's the challenges you face in relationships, whether they are platonic or romantic, that bring the real lessons. Angels are encouraging you to review your relationships now to see if they have led you to a greater understanding of yourself. Acknowledging this will bring great healing. You are also being encouraged to open your heart, for there are opportunities for you to love and be loved. The energies of this card will help you surmount previous challenges and usher in healing and positivity. Take the time to see where you are holding back or pulling back in certain relationships, for this will show you where you are closing off to love, and check in with loved ones with whom you have allowed distance to be created. Give your energy to those who are important to you and release yourself from those who are only there for the drama. Show up where you want to be and close the door on anything that needs to come to an end. Beautiful messages for the beginning of the year, of course, and for any week, but also for this week. We have this Knight of Cups coming in, bringing in maybe a new romance, but also bringing in who we are, opening up our heart chakras and to love and to who we are, bringing in those beautiful divine messages. Princess of Pentacles coming in, right, with the nature messages, and also bringing in messages of both of them highly intuitive, saying open up your intuition, make sure you open up your heart, you have that mind-heart coherence. And yet the Hermit, step back too though, and continue to get that light, continue to get those visions, but step back and see what really works for you. What direction do you really want to move in this year, right? And Archangel Chamuel coming in and saying, you know what? Again, bringing in that beautiful, the people that come in your life, the situations that come into your life, what can you learn from them, right? This week is a message of having fun from Super Duper Girl, but it's also a message of being able to look at things in life and say, okay, I see. It may be not what I wanted, or I had to learn a lesson from it, but learning that lesson, putting a period and moving on with grace and happiness and joy to know that, yes, this was put in my life for me to learn from it. So a beautiful message of learning, a beautiful message of higher intuition, a beautiful message of us just moving forward, on our path as we always do. And I love it. And embracing that path of like happiness, joy, unconditional love, fun, just really, just really enjoying things on every level and learning from them, and then enjoying life some more, and just learning on those different levels of those different paths, those different levels from everyone and everything that comes into our life. All right, so here we go. This is for our 3-card pick. This is the female, I'm looking at, I'm making sure it's the female Archangels Oracle by Calista. So let's see what we get for that. And we'll do a 3-card pick and perhaps getting another message. As I said, this week I was guided to the stars, to the heavens, to the Archangels. So here we go. Excuse me, I sneezed. All right, here we go. 3-card pick. Card 1, card 2, card 3. That it kind of matches my shirt here. Okay, card 1, card 2, card 3. Think about which card resonates with you and don't think too hard. So here we go. Card 1, 43, ancestry, heal at the root. 43 is a 7, which is a very spiritual number, right? And ancestry, heal at the root. Coming in and really taking a look at, where do I come from, and who do I, where do I come from, and what do I need to heal? Those generations of things going on that I don't want to pass on to the next generation, right? They can heal with me right now. Cut the cords, heal, cut the cords, send it off with love, and seal my love in, and then move forward. If you picked card 2, you got number 1, the first card of the deck, and it says Archaea Faith, lead with confidence. If you got this card, this is, the Archangel of Faith, moving forward, leading with confidence, having that courage to move forward and to put your dreams into action. I love this. I love how she has these stars, this glitter, the stars, this love, unconditional love all around her as she moves forward. So it might be time for you to lead forward, lead in love, lead with confidence, and move forward. We picked card 3. You got 20, and this is Archangel Shamuel. And if you'll recall, during our reading today, we got our clarifying card was Archangel Shamuel. And I love it. It's 20, which is starting off on that path, and it says, be what you want to attract. Absolutely. Be what you want to attract. When you send that vibration out of what you want to attract, first of all, your mind doesn't know if you have it or not. If you say, this is what I want, this is who I am. Like, you think about, what do I want? This is what I want. Okay, you say, I have it. I am this. I am this. Okay, I am, whatever. And then your mind doesn't know if you have it or not. And meanwhile, you put that vibration out, that energy out, that you do have it. And you can only attract the vibration that you put out there. So I love it. Be what you want to attract. All right, my friends, as you know, Mondays are my 3-card pick card shorts. Tuesdays are my super duper girl shorts. Wednesdays are my astrology tarot card readings, which check out yesterday's readings. I have every astrological sign is timestamped in the below in the description. You can get a quick reading. Today is my weekly energy reading with the 3-card pick. I will be back tomorrow with a weekend energy reading and a 3-card pick. And until then, namaste.